Hi, Scorpio. How are you? It's your girl, Alex, and I just want to take a second or two to thank everyone for your love and support. You guys don't realize how much you um, contribute to my life experience, and I just truly, truly, truly appreciate your comments, your confirmations, your contributions, financial, energetic, your love, your blessings. It means everything to me. So thank you so much. God, angels, universe, I love you too. And thank you for making me and Scorpio and being there for us on this journey called life. If you would please, bring it back again, bring Scorpio some incredible information, I would appreciate it, and I think Scorpio would too. Thank you, God and universe. I love you. Amen. Here we go. Scorpio, what's up, boo? Now I can talk to you. Hey, 3 of Wands. We are on the lookout. I'm hearing you're attentive or paying attention. Okay, about how something smooths out, turns out. Some sort of head over heart matter. You're looking for clarity. 6 and 1 is 7. Okay. Knight of Swords. That's a conversation. So you're waiting on some sort of communication about 3 and 3. If something's going to work out and it's going to be happy, it's going to make, there's a cause or a need to celebrate. Yeah, y'all see how them 3 threes just dropped? Queen of Cups, joy to your heart, 8 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, what the hell is that? And the angels just said, for some of you, you've been in your head, your mind has been running amok because you don't have a certain level of information. And that makes sense because we opened the reading with you overseeing something, or you looking for some sort of insight. You're wanting some sort of clarity. And I feel like this clarity that you're looking for is supposed to help settle your emotions. Look at that. Justice. Come on out here. 10 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Hermit. Yeah. It kind of feels like you are waiting with some sort of bated breath, right? And Queen of Wands again. The Queen of Wands and the 3 of Cups. That's passion. Okay, the Queens and the Tarot. Okay, so I got the Queen of Wands under here, Queen of Wands here with the 8 of Swords. So you're fixated on something. You're fixated on something that's taking a long time. And you have turned to tarot or some sort of esoteric, metaphysical information gathering tarot readings. Come on. Right? I feel like you know the answer in your heart. And it's almost like you don't want to jump the gun. You don't want to get excited about something without having some sort of hard proof confirmation information in front of you. Okay, that I understand. It's about whether something is going to continue. Whether or not something's going to work out. Okay. My angel said you need to ask more questions on Scorpio's behalf. So you're waiting on some sort of justice. You're waiting for the other side of the equation, the other shoe to drop, so you can plot or plan your course towards happiness. Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. Are you sure you're ready for the information? Seven of Wands is you're being clear about what it is that you need. You're being clear about your boundaries. Or are you? Because the Hermit, he's looking for divine inspiration, guidance on where to go, what to do next. I'm going to say this to you, Scorpio. I feel like whatever this real life situation is, I would love it if you just talk to whomever you believe in, talk to your ancestors, talk to your guides, talk to the universe about it, right? Because I feel like your resolve comes from the universe, not this situation. I hope that makes sense. So let me give you a real life example. If you were going after some sort of promotion or applying for a loan, and you're waiting on the return, the result, the answer. And as part of you waiting a return, waiting on the answer, it's almost like you don't want to plan too much in case the answer comes back and it's no. But also at the same time, you're trying to keep yourself from being negative and expecting a no. I hope that makes sense. To me, that's kind of what the Six of Swords represents. It's kind of balancing both your mind and your heart, right? I really want it, heart, mind. I hope I get it, right? So it's almost like you're trying to balance those out because the end result, right? You want a happy outcome. You want a happy return. And I feel like you feel that intuitively you're going to be really happy. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. There's going to be a reason to get excited. But your mind, you feel it in your heart, but your mind is skeptical. Thank you. Jesus. Who's under the Knight of Swords? Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Can't get my damn knights right. There's the Knight of Swords. A decision. A fast decision to move ahead quickly. That's the third Knight. A quick decision about, what's the card under? Working on mastering. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is sometimes my therapy card. I feel like instead of, say, for instance, jumping the gun, doing what you did before, for a lot of you, this could be an opportunity for you to go within and figure out maybe why you act so impulsively, or you jump to conclusions, or you jump to the negative, or God, I had to pull that message out from like the depths of hell, angels. I had to work hard towards that interpretation. And angels are saying, and so does Scorpio. So right now, I do kind of feel like, Scorpio, you are working hard at not defaulting to something that has become natural to you, right? Scorpio is always looking for the pitfalls and the negative and the bullshit and the landmine, right? Scorpio's looking for all of the threats. In whatever this situation is, it's almost like you're trying your hardest not to look towards look for the threats. Ooh, child. Good luck with that, Scorpio. Let's see how it turns out. Oh, these cards are upside down. They're flipped all around. I just saw a couple as I was shuffling. All right. So how is this going to turn out? Angel said, but baby, look at that. 9 of Cups. It just fell out on a 10 of Cups. I'm going to keep that as I was switching decks. So that kind of says to me, there is some sort, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. And again, your intuition right now is saying to you, you're still going to be happy. Everything's going to, I can't, y'all heard me stop myself. I can't say everything's going to work out happily, right? But everything is going to work out in your universal favor. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you are now looking towards physical physical. Angels just said metaphysical, physical confirmation. So you're watching a lot of tarot readings, or you're, paying attention to signs and synchronicities, or, you're paying attention to physical man-made confirmation or information related to what the answer is going to be. What's an easier way to say that? They're looking to get the answers from the physical realm instead of the cosmic realm. Thank you. Okay, so what's going to happen? Whew. So we now know the crux of the issue, right? Is in you're looking for some sort of justice. You're waiting on some sort of answer, reply, again, the other shoe to drop. Okay, let's just call it confirmation. And this confirmation, you're hoping, expecting, wanting a happy confirmation. You're real clear about what you gonna do or what you not gonna do with the denial or negative, right? And I feel like right now a lot of you need to be in communication with spirit. I like this placement here, the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. My tree sitters, Four of Cups. He's sitting by a tree, right? Looking up yonder, right? Waiting on God, waiting on the universe, kind of ignoring what he already has around him. Okay? So the Three Cups in this card, right? The Four of Cups, those cups are empty. Well, here's something to put in those cups. Opportunity, right? But instead of focusing on the opportunity you already have, you're focusing on the opportunity that you're wanting. Ooh. One of my baby angels is like, does that mean that they need to be more grateful? Oh. Yeah, Three Cups here, Three Cups here. You're definitely going to have a reason to celebrate and be happy and feel loved and feel joy. Oh, shit. Thank you. Angel said your pity mind is not going to be a part of that. Okay, so remember, Angel said here, your mind and your heart, whatever this is supposed to bring your mind and heart in balance. Right now, your mind is running amok. Right now, a lot of you are overthinking. Right now, a lot of you are in your head. Right now, your faith is low. Your hope is low. You can't really, quote unquote, see your way out of whatever the situation. You can't really see any sort of continuance in this situation. Yeah. I don't know who this is for, but my angel said, watch your speed, right? Be on the lookout for justice, right? The popo, policia. Look, I can't make it up. Yeah, some of you are in court for some reason and you're like, hey, spirit, am I going to beat this ticket? A lot of information and news headed your way. Yeah, watch your speed, collective. 9 of Wands. Oh, those wands. 7, 8, 9. Hierophants on the bottom. There's some sort of action. Angels just said action and reaction. Okay. You're trying to hold true to something. Ugh, I was hoping it didn't come out, but it did. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So something is, your actions are being, some sort of habit is coming to an end. I love that. I love that for you, Scorpio. Some of you, ooh. Okay, let me put the rest of the cards out. Some of you could be very reliant on tarot readings or your intuition. And why not? That's what our intuition is for. Yeah, look at that. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Magician, the power is in you. Queen of Swords, your emotions are blocking your intuition. Okay, so which one is it? Are we over? You have to have strength. It's all about balance, right? That homeostasis, that equilibrium, it's all about balance. And right now I feel like there's the divine masculine, there's a divine feminine related to your heart. So it's all about balancing your emotions. My angels just said, no, Alex, it's not that they're trying to balance their emotions. I feel like they're trying not to allow their brain to run amok. Because the swords are information and communication, right? I feel like there's something, right? Again, the Three of Wands, you're waiting on something, okay? You're waiting on information and communication. You don't think it's going to turn out great, but you're trying your hardest to not think negatively, okay? And in your past, you tried your hardest to ignore the signs. But this time, okay, so this time the universe is like, no, your emotions are getting the best of you. Okay. So your intuition and your mind are in battle, by the way, right? Your intuition is giving you clear information, but your emotions are coming in and they're overriding your intuition. Universe is like, no, cut that out, cut that away. Use emotional intelligence. You know better. Okay? Whew. Again, hard. You know that something is not going to end. You know that prosperity is yours. You know that your ships are coming in. They're just taking their time. You know what I mean? And Queen of Swords, King of Swords, cups, heart, emotion, swords, mind, logic. Right? So the Knight of Pentacles is saying to you, stay diligent. Right? Stay diligent. Again, I got 3 knights here. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands says, listen, don't let your emotions run away. Don't heat up that pot of water, okay? Because it's going to produce anger. You see what I mean? Go a level deeper, go a layer deeper, and remain diligent, remain faithful. Because the 8 of Swords is lack of faith for me. Lack of belief, lack of hope, lack of faith. Yep. So Scorpio, I love you. I love you. I love you. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are working your toenails off to remain positive. A lot of y'all are working your ass off in trying to, use your intuition to look for the justice in a situation, whether bad or good. Angels are saying a lot of you are emotionally connected to the outcome. That's the issue. You're emotionally connected to the outcome. You're emotionally connected to the success of something. And the angels are saying, this is what's holding you back, is this emotional attachment to this outcome. I love that. I love that. The 9 of Cups came out. You're going to be fine. You're going to be happy. You're going to be great, regardless of the outcome. I love that. I love it. Angels, take us home with Moonology. The Strength card, you just have to be strong enough to let whatever's going to play out, play out. Oh, angels are saying for some of you, you're relying on tarot and your intuition to bring you the answer, to bring you the outcome. But right now, your desperation, your emotions are blocking that answer to the outcome. But your final cards are the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. You have to be strong enough to just wait it out. I hate to say this to you, especially with the level of intensity that's here, right? Some of y'all are just going to have to be patient. And I feel like your patience is going to pay off huge, big time. Okay, well, thank you, angels. Thank you, You and your loved ones are safe. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right, Scorpio. It's going to be all right. I said the end of a tough cycle approaches. I got the 10 of Wands. So for a lot of you, this cycle of defaulting to the negative, always thinking negative, looking at the dark side of a situation, for some of you, not all of you, that's coming to an end. I love it. I love it. I can't make this up. It's time to release negativity. Okay. Excuse me. So the vision that I just received was this scorpion's tail. That's where all your venom is, right? My angel said for some of you, what happens is if you have not stung anybody in a while, that venom is there just dormant. You see what I'm saying? Now, they didn't really give me too much more than that. They're relying on me to use my philosophical view to kind of end that statement. They gave me one half. I got to ad-lib the second half. Ad-lib as in, wisely finish the second half. So if if you haven't stung anyone for a while, my angels are saying, no, we're not giving you permission to go and sting someone. We're saying to you, we are giving you permission to go out there and release that venom, right? As in, like if you have meat or vegetables or something in your fruit refrigerator or pantry and it goes bad, we're not saying to you, feed it to someone else. We're saying to you, find the best and safest way to discard it. Okay? I do believe that's what this Eight of Pentacles is about. Angels just drew me to the Eight of Pentacles. So the universe, angels, are wanting you to kind of go within and try to figure out what's the safest and best way for you to release this part of you that is dormant, the part of you that is held up, backed up. Okay, thank you. This is weird because my angels are saying for some of you it's exercise. For some of you it's some sort of challenge, right? You want to change your living room around, but your couch weighs 2,000 pounds, right? So it kind of feels like releasing whatever that negativity is, whatever that habit is, whatever that force is, whatever that venom is to exert it out of you in a very safe way. I'm not saying that. You're very close to achieving your goal. Now, the other side of this is this, because the Knight of Wands is here. Right? Release it wisely. This is the release. Okay? That's the forward action, quick action. Typically, oh God, this is so deep and intricate. I'm going to create an example for you, and this is what my angels are showing me. So for a lot of you, if you've been calm and peaceful, I'm not going to say everything has been going great, but things are okay, manageable. There is a part of you, right, that primal part of you, your tail that holds that venom, that needs its time to go through its process, its maturing growth process as well. Typically, with your tail, as we discussed in the last reading, it's there as protection, or it's there to keep you safe, okay? It's not there for show. So if you have not had a need to protect yourself or to feel safe or to balance out karma for somebody by stinging somebody's ass back into balance, then your venom is just sitting inside of you. Okay? Now, typically, Scorpio, the habit that you're releasing is, instead of exerting and getting rid of it peacefully, for a lot of you, what you would go do is you would start an argument, start a disagreement, take it out on an innocent bystander. Okay? And that was your previous way of releasing, was to take it out on somebody who was just an innocent bystander. My angels are saying that's all changing, right? Scorpio, you have to find new ways to release your anger, your passion, your frustration, whatever it is, right? You have to find a new ways to release the fire inside of you, okay? Instead of taking it out on an innocent bystander. Angels just drew my attention back to the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You now know better, so you have to do better. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you're emotionally balanced. You're emotionally intelligent. You know the difference between right and wrong when it comes to stinging someone, right? You know who deserves it and who doesn't. And in whatever it is that you're waiting for, in the process of waiting, this is not an opportunity for you to just sting an innocent bystander. This is an opportunity for you to be patient and go within and figure out why there's this need, not to sting, because that's who you are naturally, but maybe why there was this need to sting an innocent bystander. Ooh, child. My angels just said to me, for some of you, this is the beginning of a tower moment, as in breaking down old habits to rebuild new positive habits, breaking down old negative habits to replace them with new positive habits. So for a lot of you, because again, here's your stinger with the Queen of Swords. She cuts. If she wasn't enough, you had the King of Swords under the Knight of Pentacles. So there's balance in your stinger, and that's the answer. You have to find balance in your stinger instead of allowing your emotions to run amok and then that charging in like Mars, right? This is Leo, by the way. The lion is in pain, but here comes an angel to come relieve the lion from his pain. And the lion is the king of the jungle, right? So there's something and again, your primal, right? The animalistic primal part of you that says, I'm built to sting. Okay. And like a lion, right? You got to remember something. Is this meme I saw on Facebook years ago, right? When she brings the lion back to hell, she got to get the hell on, right? Because the lion is still a lion. At some point, once his tooth is fine and the obstruction is gone, she is lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Okay? So it's almost like saying, help, right? Release the stinger, right? Release the venom, but be careful, of course, not to release it on yourself. Be careful that if you are going to release it, go into an environment where there's not an innocent bystander, who that bystander, by the way, tends to help you out, right? That's who an innocent bystander is. It's like, look, I'm trying to help you, and all you doing, Scorpio, is trying to sting me. Ooh, this reading then turned deep real quick. So let me see if I can summarize that. Be careful that you don't take out an ally. And angels also twisted that and said, be careful that you don't take out your own eye, third eye. Be careful that the need to feed your emotions, love, anger, hurt, pain, right? The need to feed your emotions. Oh, wow. Doesn't take you out, right? The need to feed your emotions. So there's an intellect here that says, okay, I got to release it. And as part of that intellect and emotion, we're just basically saying, make sure you don't take it out on your heart. Make sure your heart doesn't take it out on your head. So don't turn that venom onto yourself. Make sure you are also clear from it, as well as the bystander, angels, universe, people in your life that helps you, your pets, your kids, whomever. Be careful not to take it out on an innocent bystander, Scorpio. I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Personal readings are still open. If you're interested, the link is in the description. I'm also offering 2 new services. One is a karmic release healing session. The second one is shadow work healing session. Click the links. All the details are on Calendly as far as what those sessions are about. And as usual, Scorpio, I love you. I do. I'ma see y'all hopefully in the next reading. All right. Love you. Bye.